There we go. Wheeling, Ohio County Airport right now coming in with a temperature of 93 degrees. You see the record's 11 degrees hotter than it is right now, and that was set back in 1934 with 104 degrees, and the record low, a very chilly 41 set back in 1965. Moving on, we're got that excessive heat warning. It's in effect for the entire afternoon. Will expire at 6 p.m. And there is a possibility that the Weather Service will have to issue that again for tomorrow. Keep that in mind. Well, what are the thermometer readings as we speak? We say we've got the 92, it's almost 93, depending on, I don't know why that doesn't say 93. But anyway, it should say 93. We have 95 in New Martinsville and in Steubenville, 96 over in Cambridge, 91 Washington and Morgantown. Yes, it's the hottest day so far this year. Now, as we look at the winds, at least we've got a wind. It's coming in generally out of the southwest at about 3 to 12 miles an hour, gust almost to 20. The dew points are just incredibly high. This is something we see maybe once a year when the dew point gets into the mid-70s. Well, that's what we have, 77-degree dew point in Parkersburg. So the mugginess is there, and it's going to stay through the weekend. Hopefully it'll drop a tad. And then here's our heat index. And usually the National Weather Service will issue heat advisories of one form or another when the heat index is expected to go above 100. And right now we're looking at heat indexes that range from 99 in Clarksburg, 102 Pittsburgh and Wheeling, to about 107 out there in Zanesville. Well, here's a wide view of the satellite and radar. A few showers and thunderstorms moving around. Everything's going around in a clockwise circulation. We got this big monster high. It's just kind of sinking with sinking air all through it. So there probably will be an isolated thunderstorm that pops up maybe around 6, 7, 8 p.m., but it's not going to last long. It just pulls up and then boom, collapse. For the most part, we'll be under this upper level high, which is suppressing the convection. And here's the temperature map, and all this hot stuff, the last month or so has been down here in the central and the southern Great Plains, and then every once in a while it would move in our direction, but this is definitely the hottest. It's also heating up along the coast there. Look at Boston, 96 right now, 97 D.C., 90 in Wilmington, rain cool 81 in Wilmington, 90 in Atlanta. So there's some pretty hot stuff there, but notice it is cooling off a little bit here in the upper Midwest. Minneapolis is much cooler today than it was yesterday, and we're hoping to get some of that cooler air coming into the area early next week. And then here's the humidity, the dew points. It's a measure of the vapor phase of water. You can feel it, but you can't see it. And the dew points are high from Chicago all the way through Buffalo, all the way up to northern Maine, even up into New Brunswick. They got high humidity, and you can see it going all the way back to the Mississippi River. And then not unusual to have much lower humidities out there in the west. It's a lot drier out there, as you know. Tumbleweeds flying around in Santa Fe and places like that. Well, here's our heat advisories of one form or another, stretching from Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Mississippi. That's Mississippi. That's Missouri, a little bit of Iowa, a little bit of Wisconsin, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, over into Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, up into Vermont and New Hampshire, and a little piece of Maine. So, it's hot across the nation. Not much we can do about that. Well, here's a wide view of the satellite and radar, and you notice how everything's going around in a clockwise circulation around this big upper level high, which is squishing the convection. On the fringes is where you're getting the action. So that's indicating that the axis of the heat and the monster stuff is beginning to continue to drift in our direction. Now here's predictor. We'll just let her fly. We're not expecting to see anything going on tonight. There could be an isolated shower, but that should be about it. And then tomorrow, the Italian Festival, Upper Ohio Italian Heritage Festival, will start around noon tomorrow. And I'll be down there doing the weather. And we're indicating the possibility for a few pop-up showers kind of lurking around. So maybe at that time it'll probably be bone dry down at the Heritage Port, but there might be an isolated shower out near Mount Echo, and maybe another one out near Powhatan Point, and a third one maybe up in north of Scio or something. But probably most of us will stay dry as we move through our Friday afternoon. Now Saturday might be a little bit different. There's an indication there could be a brief shower early. But as we get into the mid to late afternoon on Saturday, lots of green around, indicating a better chance for those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Then as we get into an extended view of predictor and show you the motion, here we are stopping at 6 a.m. on Sunday. Yes, there could be some showers. We do have cool Canadian air. This is the air that's cooling off Minneapolis right now. It doesn't look like it makes it through our area. We get the front and it kind of stalls just to the north of us. There we are, chance for some rain early Sunday and then again late Sunday. And then we get into Monday. We're still in this hot, steamy air mass. Late Monday, showers and thunderstorms. And then eventually, this front begins to move through. And we've got it coming through probably around 1, maybe noon on Tuesday. And then, finally, some cooler air coming in to our lives. That takes us to our 7-day forecast. Well, we're not going to show you any rain for today or tonight, even though there might be a lonely shower that dares pop up. But more likely, we'll be looking at a few scattered showers on Friday, a few more numerous, especially late Saturday and Sunday. And then we'll get a few showers on Monday and then Tuesday. And then it looks like less humid air will be moving our way.